Well, hello there, Leos, my beautiful earth angels. How are you today? This is LJ, and you found LJ's Thriving Energy. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for January 23rd through the 31st, 2020. Just so you know, since this is a learning channel, I wondered if you knew that in the traditional tarot deck, your card that's associated with Leo is the Strength card. So I'm sure you already knew that, but I thought I'd just throw that out there at you because you Leos are very, very strong. And you know what's interesting is I pulled a card from the Sacred Wealth Code, and it is the King. So we're going to read that card a little bit later. But it's all about the sun. I powerfully lead my mission. So you Leos, you guys are strong. You're strong, strong like lion. So we'll read that. Now I do have, for the main part of the read, it's the fairy tarot cards. My beautiful fairies, I love them. I actually went online and was trying to find some different spreads, and I found a site called the Labyrinthos. It's spelled Labrynthos. And I picked a spread called the Jungian Archetype Spread. Now, I might be butchering that word, I'm not sure, but it's spelled Jungian. And Jungian archetypes are certain character or behavior models that we sometimes subconsciously use to shape our own personalities. So this is a 5-card spread, and it's going to talk to us about what is shaping our personalities, what's happening in our week of January 23 through the 31st. So we'll see what's going on. You know, what's in your shadow side, what your heart of heart truly wants. You know, so it's going to be a very interesting reading, I have a feeling, for my Leos. All right, but first let's bring in the protection bell and we'll clear those energies. Just take a moment out of your day. That's all we want right now, is to clear your energies with this beautiful sound from my bowl. All right, so take a few deep, energetic breaths. Relaxing breaths. Open up your heart. Allow the divine to come in with the pure white light energy, to come in through your heart, along with the beautiful green heart energy. Allow that to flow in, up through your crown chakra, all the way down to your root chakra. Clear those energies. I now ask for the presence of the divine to guide and protect all of us through our day, especially while we're doing spiritual work. I ask for a bubble of pure white light energy to surround each of us always. I ask for a bubble of pure white light energy to surround us always. And I ask for love to be able to only come and go from our energy fields. Archangel Michael, please walk before us, protect us, our loved ones, our families, always. Thank you, Spirit. I think we needed to bring in that bubble twice. The white light energy needed to come in twice. Maybe somebody missed the bubble. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. I did, these are all shuffled. These are shuffled really good, actually, just for Leo. And I went ahead and I split the deck. I, cut it, did all that good stuff. Let's look at the bottom, though, the bottom card, and see what we got. Oh, the Two of Spring. Justice was under there as well. So the Two of Spring is going to be your overall for this reading, for this shaping of our personalities. Two of Spring, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. This is all about the Two of Wands. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to move forward with the world, the wand that has the world on the top? I think we know what you want. I don't think you want to stay where you are, right? Excuse me. So the first card This is going to be your persona card. How others view you. How are you perceived? How does what others think of you affect the situation? You got the Unity card, the number 5. So it's all about change. It really is, because the 2 of Spring is all about change as well. You know, you want to stay or you want to go, move forward. So the Unity card talks about how people see you. They see you uniting with others. They see you working with others really well, actually. You're doing the right things for the right reasons. You're receiving messages from the divine. These birds often mean messages. Maybe you're studious, you know, you're listening to your mentor, or you've become a mentor. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. So there's old ways and there's new ways. And sometimes we have to pull into the old ways, right? But sometimes we need to look at new ways for fresh ideas. A spiritually minded community. They see you, people looking at you. You're perceived as being united. United with the people around you, united with your community. You're helping. That is a beautiful card, and it's a beautiful way to be perceived, isn't it? Now this is your shadow side. What are you ashamed of? What do you want to hide? What don't you want to acknowledge? Interesting that you got the 9 of Pentacles. Do you not want to acknowledge that you are now an independent person? That you have come so far? What do you want to hide? Or have you not come to this 9 and you're trying to hide the fact that you're not you haven't gotten this far in your life? Have you not rewarded yourself for all your hard work? Pat yourself on the back right now, because you have done so much and you have come so far, Leo. Being happily and successfully self-employed, sharing your time alone. So your shadow side, what are you ashamed of? Maybe you haven't been working as hard as you should be at your own business. Maybe you've been dicking around, right? I'll just say it like that. Maybe you just have been screwing around and haven't been doing what you need to do for your business. Maybe you're not cherishing your time alone. Maybe you're not taking time out for yourself. Remember, this is your shadow side. What do you want to hide? Are you trying to hide the fact that maybe you have become this, but you don't want to share? Because that could be part of it. 9 of Autumn, 9 of Pentacles. You're so close to getting the 10 of Pentacles, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Maybe you're fearing that if you acknowledge it, you might lose it. I don't think that's the case. I really don't. So the next card is your anima. Anima is what your divine feminine is saying. If you were thinking only of your happiness, what would you do, my loves? 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. So if your feminine side saying, quit procrastinating. Your power comes from making that decision. Quit procrastinating. Quit sitting on your thumbs there. You know, make that decision. Make that decision that you don't want to stay where you are, that you want to move forward. That's your overall. Make that decision that you want to be how you're being perceived. You want to unite with people. You want to unite with the community. Your feminine side, if you were thinking only of your happiness, what would you do? You would quit being confused, right? You'd quit overanalyzing the options. Your feminine side wants you to focus on 1, maybe 2 things. Because 7 of Cups is you have a ton of choices, which is beautiful. You have a ton of choices. You're probably very well equipped to do many things, right? But in order to get this rainbow, to get the pot at the end of the rainbow, you need to focus. Focus your emotions, focus your thoughts, and that's how you're going to get it. Once you focus on what you want, because you deserve it, you're worthy of success. But you can't be trying to do 7 things all at the same time, right? You can really only truly focus on one or two things. So maybe that your feminine side wants you to do that. Wants you to start focusing. Now, your animus side, what is your divine masculine saying? What should you consider? What are your drives? What are your duties? Your masculine side is saying, oh, you're distracted. You're failing to see the magical opportunities because you got so many darn opportunities, right? Taking someone or something for granted. You know, you've got so many opportunities, so many things that you could possibly do, but look what's happening here. This little child is down here, this little fairy is going, hey, look at me, I'm right here, but you're so focused on what you don't have that you can't see what you do, right? You're taking this little child here for granted because you're discontented with your life. Your masculine side says, I want you to consider coming out of this distractive, this 4 of summer, and see what that opportunity is right in front of you. Why are you not looking down? Your eyes are almost closed. You look a little bit depressed. Your masculine side wants you to see your duties. Open your eyes. Do what you need to do to focus on that one thing that you truly desire. What is your vision? What is your wish? Focus on that. Let go of this crap, because that's only holding you down. That's lower vibrations. You don't need to be in that. Masculine says, get out of your lower vibrations. You are sucking me down. You are pulling me down. Nobody wants to be in that, right? Now, the 5th one's all about self. What does your heart of heart want? What are your true desires? Ooh, I love it. King of Spring, King of Wands. Your true desires are just that, your desires, your passionate desires, your creativity. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Because I think it's very creative. And you are passionate about it, my friends. You are very passionate about it. When you think about what it is you want to do, and your body and your mind is all like, oh my God, that would make me feel so good. So good if I could just be on stage and sing in front of all the audience, you know, or do workshops and be on stage and help these people that want your help. You want to be that mentor. Maybe you want to do your artwork. Maybe you want to paint. You know, maybe you want to create some amazing piece of art for the community. You know, there's so many possibilities. But this is what your heart of heart wants. This is what your true desire is, to become that king of spring, to become innovative, inspiring, wise. A little on the theatrical side, too. You know, you want to get out, you want to communicate. You want to show your true passion to the world. A financial windfall is coming. That's what your heart really, truly wants. Maybe you're having some financial issues and you truly want that financial windfall. Well, your leadership skills are needed now. There might be an unexpected supporter of your cause too. That king might be coming in. King of Wands. So a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You know, maybe another, if that's not you, because this is the Leo reading. But your leadership skills are needed right now. Your leadership skills are needed. And your shadow side's saying you're not really doing what you need to do to bring those leadership skills out, because you want to become that 9 of Autumn, that 9 of Pentacles, right? You want to become that. So you need to open up. You need to focus. You need to quit being all distracted, looking at the past, maybe taking someone or something for granted. You're all discontented in life, but why? Your masculine side, maybe start using more of your feminine side during this week, because you need to focus more. Just quit procrastinating. So between the two of you, the masculine and the feminine, we all have both. So you need to stop being distracted, stop procrastinating, make a decision, focus. You know, don't take things for granted. You know, pull yourself out of that little bit of depression that you're probably in, because that's a discontent with life, right? Be that Leo. Be the king. Let the sun shine, right? Let's read this one. I will show you this in case you want to pause the video and read it yourself. I like to do that sometimes. All right, I think there's one more page. Yep, this is your high value gifts. All right, so let's read this bad boy. The King. If the sun means something to you, wonderful. Mantra. I powerfully lead my vision, or my mission, excuse me. My vision and my mission. Your sole desire to expertly use power for higher order, growth, and security. Your purpose is to excel at creating a resilient and wealthy business, community, or organization. Your shadow side, you can become a bit of a dictator, over-controlling, greedy, entitled, or isolated. Interesting, huh? The King is luminous, regal, empowered, and a soulful leader who is in pursuit of excellence in all things. As a king, you're sovereign, creative, and autonomous in the way you live and lead your life and mission. You're on a quest with a big vision, and nobly take full responsibility for the success of your endeavors. You're rich in worldly knowledge, but receive your ultimate direction from the divine. Your superpower is leadership, and you take a stand for higher order to create positive change, growth, and security for your kingdom. You're potently tapped into the currency of universal power and use it to manifest and receive spiritual and material wealth. You're inherently generous and love to share. Security for the future is important for you and your people, so protection of people and resources is built into your overall plans. Kings magnify their brilliance and power by being well connected. You excel at developing strategic relationships that help carry out your mission. The shadow side of the king. You're committed to excellence, but sometimes you can slip into entitlement and greed. When this happens, you become a self-serving dictator. Fearing you will lose power, money, or control, you become self-centered. You get too attached to money and personal gain, misuse your power and your people, and eventually fall from grace. It can be lonely at the top because you are so concerned about creating security for the future, you sometimes forget to be present and enjoy what you have now. All work and no play will leave you feeling isolated and alone. So don't be afraid to get out there and party with the commoners every once in a while. Party with the commoners. I love it. Yeah, don't see people as, it's like I picture, say, a janitor and the king. I see them all as the same. I don't look down upon a janitor for being a janitor because we all need janitors, right? And we all need the king. We all need someone to look up to. So that's an interesting way to look at it. High value gifts. These are your high value gifts, Leos. Your strong leadership, courageous, powerful, long range vision, dependable. You create positive change and growth. You excel in your chosen field, shine in the public eye, you solve complex problems, you get desired results, you provide security, you know how to create and implement a successful plan. Now your inspired action plan, if you'll say this aloud, I tap into the higher power of spirit to guide me in the pursuit of excellence. I use my high value gifts to benevolently lead my mission for the greater good of my people. So you got to be that leader. You need to unite, right? Just like how people see you. You need to unite with the community, unite with the people around you. This king is going to be a great leader. He's going to be a great mentor, right? Everybody's going to love following him. Because you're doing the right things for the right reasons. You have all kinds of experience as the king. You know the traditional ways versus the new ways. You are open to suggestions. You are open to listening to others, which is fabulous. So you bring about a spiritually minded community in your kingdom. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys. So make that decision. Focus. What are your true desires? Focus on your true desires, my loves. And quit being distracted. You know, get out of that. Get discontented life. I mean, come on. That's your masculine side saying, get the hell out of this. Oh, excuse my language. Get the heck out of there. You know, don't take people for granted. You know, love your life. Think positive thoughts about your life. That's going to bring you to the 9 of Autumn. It's going to make you the 9 of Pentacles. And it's going to bring you to your happiness, which is really ultimately looks like the King of Spring. That's your true desire. Your financial windfall. You want to be innovative. You want to be inspiring. You want to be wise. You want to be able to stand up in the theater and be that fabulous actor, right? Be the king. Everyone looks up to you. Whew, Leos. Beautiful week. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, this is a great reading. You guys are awesome. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to share it with other Leos, or if you know a cross-watcher who's dealing with a Leo that might get some good messages from this, that would be awesome if you share it. Subscribe. I do have a PayPal donation button down below in my description, so if you'd like to donate, I would be honored and appreciative to accept anything that you can give. Thank you so much. It all goes back into my channel, and with my spiritual life, you know, it helps me so much. So, and I do sell all my jewelry. I sell these wands on Etsy. I do have an Etsy site, which is down below. And of course, I'm a Reiki master, so I got a lot going on, don't I? Well, you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Look out for number 1. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. You can't take care of your kingdom, right? So take care of yourself. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Hasta luego.